There's so many people talking in my house right now. I can't make this video. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Gallia Kastner. Today we are doing one of my vibrato exercises. I use this as part of my warm-up routine. I also use this to really work on the evenness of my vibrato. This is not so much of how to vibrate, but this is more of how to make it better, how to make it more solidified, and then how to also get different kinds of vibrato, like a wide vibrato or narrow vibrato. This exercise has helped me tremendously, especially when I was switching back to a shoulder rest. I highly recommend this for a warm-up, or if you're struggling to get an even vibrato, this is a great exercise for you. It's actually very simple and doesn't take that much time to do each day. I do this for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on how bad my fingers feel that day. Yeah, I really hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments and I'll answer them for you. If you haven't subscribed already, it would mean so much to me if you did, and let's get right into the video. So before I start doing the exercise, I just want to talk about what you should be doing and what you should be looking for and what you should be feeling. This exercise should be done as smooth as it possibly can. There shouldn't be any grooves to the vibrato, like there shouldn't be any like a very stiff kind of vibrato. The actual oscillation needs to be very smooth. And that's basically going to help you train your finger, your hand to be more even. If you have a groove in there, it's going to create a false accent in your playing. Even I struggle with this a little bit. I sometimes get a little bit of false accent, especially when I'm warming up or I'm just starting. Sometimes my fingers will kind of do the false accent. That's because they're warming up and they're cold. Basically, the exercise is a 1-octave A major scale. This is my favorite app to use. It is called Tunable. I think it's $3 on the App Store, and I think it's available for both Android and iPhone. It also has an amazing tuner that I use to check my A with, so I highly recommend this app if you don't have a metronome. And I like to start at 70. 70 is a good place to start for me. Usually I move it up 10 clicks. I do that on all 4 strings, but for the sake of the video, I'm just doing bumped up on each string, but I actually do 70 on all 4 strings like that. But I'm just gonna continue going at 80 on the D string, but another 10 clicks after I've done all 4 strings like that. and we're moving up to 100, and we're moving up to 100. I know that there's no B and that you shouldn't end an A major scale on B, but for the sake of practicing the fourth finger on the E string, I just added in. It drives me nuts too. Basically, you just move up 10 clicks or 5 clicks depending on where you get stuck. I'm going to go now to the metronome marking that gets me stuck. I'm usually around 125 where it just kind of messes me up. Just to make my life harder, I'm going to move it up another 5 clicks. I remember when I was starting this exercise, I was stuck at 90. I was having so much trouble getting it super even and super smooth at 90. So if you are struggling at a lower metronome marking, that is totally okay. All you do if you are stuck at a metronome marking, so for me it's around 135-ish, you just work on that and you keep doing it each and every single day. I was stuck at about 110 for I think a couple months. It happens, you know, there are certain things that we all have to work on, certain techniques that, you know, just we weren't born with. And vibrato was not one of mine, so it took a lot of time and a lot of patience to get to 135, and I really want to push myself and get farther, but it has worked for me and it has helped. So if you're looking to vary your vibrato speeds and make them as even as possible, this is the exercise for you. I highly recommend it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that this helps you. Please tag me on Instagram if you decide to try it and post about it. I would love to see it and love to see your progress. Thanks so much for supporting me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.